Guys, decide who you want to be and start showing up as them. Move like them, think like them, choose like them. Because, like, guys, we do not always need to be walking outside in sweatpants, in our pajamas, in our bonnet. Like, we can put a little bit more effort and looking put together, because we cannot take shortcuts anywhere in life and expect long-term success. Real growth takes time, even when it feels slow or unnoticed. People be like, okay, a little something. I love a smart person. I love a person that I can ask them a question and they just know the answer. Like, how you know that? You know what I mean? Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Today, do not mind the pimple patches because I have been having a really bad breakout. My hair is not hairing. Don't mind my image. Listen to my words, please and thank you. But yes, today we are going to be discussing 10 habits that are going to help you become that girl. So let's get right into it. Okay, so if you guys are ready to level up in your lives and become this best version of yourselves, it's good to keep in mind that sometimes it's not always the most obvious habits that are going to make the biggest differences. Like, we always hear things like, make sure that you're working out, making sure that you're drinking your water and waking up early. And these are good things. These are things that I tell you guys to do all the time. These are things that should already be in the routine. But there are so many other different hacks and habits that you need to contribute to your life that are going to help you grow that aren't always talked about. And that's kind of what I want to do today. Okay, the first habit that is going to help you grow is to stop oversharing your goals with everybody. When you tell people every plan that you have, sometimes you end up getting too many opinions, you get too much doubt, and people can start projecting their fears onto you. And sometimes when we talk about our plans too much or our goals too much, it makes us feel like we already accomplished it when we haven't even started it. And I get this a lot because I used to tell my business all the time. I was just so excited to share like what I had going on with other people. And the more and more that I shared and like I realized that I haven't even started yet, it kind of felt like, oh, okay, I'm getting it done. I already got the outcome that I wanted. And it kind of gives you that like burnout feeling, like, because when you actually start to do it, and then that excitement like kind of dies down and you have to like actually put in the work, it kind of just leaves you like, okay, well, I don't think I want to do this anymore. It's just so much more better when you just try and keep it to yourself. And the other thing is, I had to learn it the hard way because my dad used to always tell me, stop telling people what you're about to do. Stop telling people things that you're about to get until you actually get them. Don't say nothing until it's actually already done. Don't tell them that you're in the works or you're hoping for this. Don't do it. Because 9 times out of 10, when you tell somebody like, oh, this is gonna happen or I'm gonna get this and that, sometimes it don't happen. And then you just sitting there like, oh, and then they come and they ask you about it. I'm like, how's that going? Oh, and it's just like, I'm embarrassed. No, but seriously, like, you don't need to be oversharing everything to everybody. Like, wait until you actually get through it and you accomplish that goal, then you can tell people, you know what I mean? Like, some of the best glow-ups happen quietly. So instead of announcing everything that you're about to do, put the work in first and then let the results speak for themselves. Okay, so the second habit is going to be have a put yourself together routine. So I know we have our days when we feel unmotivated and we feel lazy, but when you do a few small things to put yourself together, it can completely shift your energy. And guys, this doesn't have to be anything extreme. This could be literally you brushing your hair, doing your skincare, doing a little lip gloss here and there, or changing it into like a cute outfit instead of staying in your pajamas all day. And I've talked about this before in my videos. Like, guys, we do not always need to be walking outside in sweatpants, in our pajamas, in our bonnet. Like, we can put a little bit more effort and looking put together, because it not only is going to make you feel more confident in the way that you look and the way that you step out to the world, it's going to make you feel a lot more productive throughout your day. Okay, and number 3 is going to become the girl that keeps promises to herself. And if you're a guy, become that guy. I don't care. The most powerful habit that you can build is keeping promises to yourself. Like, if you're going to tell yourself that you are going to start a goal, work on something important, or improve in some type of way, make sure that you're actually going to follow through with that. And the more that you trust yourself, the more confident and disciplined you become. Okay, number 4 is going to be start becoming more intellectual. And this is not me calling y'all stupid. This is me just saying that, like, when it comes to a glow up, it's not always about the physical. It's not always about the looks. It's also about your mind, growing your mind. And guys, this starts with just becoming more curious and intentional about learning new things. Like, this could be about go read a book. Go learn a new word or expand your vocabulary, or just start watching more educational content overall. We need to be aware of what we are feeding our minds. Guys, and when you invest in growing mentally, you are naturally going to just become more confident in conversations. You are going to be more knowledgeable about the world around you. Like, people will be like, okay, you know, a little something. You know, I love a smart person. I love a person that I can ask them a question and they just know the answer. Like, how you know that? You know what I mean? Like, you want to become that type of person. And when you do these things, you are going to naturally become this well-rounded, more elevated version of yourself. And that's what we want. That is what we want. Okay, and number 5 is going to be develop your personal taste. Guys, instead of seeing every trend online and following it, think about what you actually like. And guys, I'm not just talking about the clothes that we like to wear. I'm talking about the type of music you like to listen to, the aesthetic that you're drawn to, the type of lifestyle that you want to create for yourself. When you start to think about your preferences and putting that into fruition, instead of following what everybody else got going on, following what everybody else is doing, you will develop such a strong sense of self-identity and confidence. And you can see it. And by this, I mean, like, you know, when you see a person and you can just tell, like, it don't fit you. You don't even look comfortable in what you're doing. And I see this all the time with different outfits. Like, when there's a girl or a friend or somebody that's trying to experiment and try to find their style, you can sense and feel like, this doesn't feel like you. You don't even have to know that person. You can just see that they're not comfortable in what they got going on. You can see when they're not in their element type thing. You know what I mean? So guys, be yourself. Just be yourself. You look so much better. You look and you're more fun to be around when you're just being yourself and not trying to be somebody else. Okay, and number 6 is going to be one thing every day that your future self is going to thank you for. And guys, this does not have to be anything huge. This could be basically everything that I talked about in this video. Like picking up a book and learning something new, or being productive on a day where you just don't feel like doing nothing, working out, getting your body healthy and right. Like just doing these small things that might not seem like a big deal in the moment, but when you add them up and you see, like, these are small actions that could change where you are in life. Okay, number 7 is going to be start spending time alone without distractions. So many people spend their time on their phone distracted by social media or other people. But you spending time alone with your thoughts is what's really important for self-growth. This could be you journaling, going for a walk, sitting in the morning with some coffee. Just those quiet moments that you take for yourself is what really allows you to reflect and think about your life. And when your life feels hectic or stressful or anything like that, sometimes the clarity that you need comes from when you slow down, put the phone away, take every sound away possible, just sit in your thoughts and just reflect and figure things out, and it just feels so much better and it fills you with so much more peace than you think it does. Okay, and number 8 is going to be learn delayed gratification. Guys, we cannot take shortcuts anywhere in life and expect long-term success. Real growth takes time, even when it feels slow or unnoticed. Like, guys, you're not always going to see the results that you want right away. But the people who actually level up in life, the people that actually become successful and accomplish their goals and accomplish their dreams, they are the ones that are staying consistent no matter what results vary. Because they know what they want to do. They know that that is what they need to do to have the life and the dreams that they want. Okay, and number 9 is going to be curate your energy. Everything you consume affects your focus, affects your mindset, and affects your habits. So when you start choosing more positive and more intentional energy, that is what's going to help you stay on track and stay motivated. Okay, and last but not least, number 10 is going to be become that next level version of yourself. Guys, decide who you want to be and start showing up as them. Move like them, think like them, choose like them. And over time, your habits will naturally align with that version of you. Okay guys, and to end this all up, I just want to state that becoming the it girl isn't about living this perfect life or becoming this perfect version of yourself. It's about slowly building habits that help you grow, things that help you build your mindset and to just essentially create a life that you're proud of. Because even the small changes in the way that you think, the way that you move throughout your life can really make a difference. And that is all that I have for you guys today. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video because I enjoyed filming it. And I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And I love you guys. And don't forget that God loves you too. Bye.